All right. Hi, Cancer. Welcome back. Welcome in. Welcome to the channel, a place to be yourself, get connected, relax, listen to a good story, if nothing else. This is going to be general, but focused around the 10/10 portal that is coming up on Sunday. So, fall equinox, autumn, Libra season, cardinal energy. We're just going to dig into it, get into all of it, and see what we can identify for you guys and maybe clarify for you guys. If you haven't already, take a second to call in your guides, do your breath work, get connected to source, to spirit. Ask your guides to join us through this reading, through this journey with us right now. I have already done that, so my guides are already here with us. But it always helps to have your personal guides deliver a message directly to you that you most need right now. Just ask Spirit to deliver only clear and concise messages that are relevant to you at this time. And if you have any specific questions, go ahead and ask those. Hopefully they will be answered throughout this. So let's get into it. Let's see what came out already. 9 of coins at the center. Eight of swords crossing you. Judgment in the past. Let's see what else wants to come out. With you having the 9 of coins as this energy that you're going to kind of maintain throughout this fall season, I really like that. I really like the stability and the abundance and the luxury that you are embracing right now. I just love to see you guys in an abundant, materially abundant, because I feel like Cancers always are able to find happiness and joy no matter what the situation. It's just obviously a lot easier, as it is for most people, to do it when you have money, because money equals freedom for a lot of us here in the physical realm. So I really love to see you guys in this really stable home environment and create just a really lovely domestic environment. You could be currently shopping for a new home or thinking about upgrading your house in one way or another. Maybe you're wanting to expand into a bigger space, just so you can keep growing and flourishing. Like plants in a pot, they can only grow so big. If you keep them in a small pot, they're not going to ever like bust the seams of that pot. They're just going to stay within it. But if you grow their pot, if you plant them in a bigger pot, they're going to grow bigger and they're going to keep flourishing and they're going to keep expanding. I feel like that's the space that you're in right now. You're really wanting to just expand even more and amass more wealth and more abundance, so you can not only sustain yourself, but also, if you have children, obviously provide them a really good lifestyle, and then the people that you love around you as well. I feel like that is your goal, is to maybe retire your parents, pay off their mortgage, just something of the sort. All right. And then crossing you, you have the 8 of Swords, which is you kind of keeping yourself in this mental standstill, which is interesting because you're in this really abundant, prosperous place, and there's opportunity all around you in your future, in your current space. But it feels like you're holding yourself kind of in a stagnant energy. You're looking around and like, maybe you really do want to buy a new house, but you don't see the means to do that right now. And so you feel kind of powerless. Well, I can't do that without credit. Well, I can't do that without a down payment. I can't do that without cash. I can't do, you know what I mean? You just have this narrative in your head right now telling you that it doesn't feel like it's going to happen. But that's not the reality, honestly. You are absolutely, like this gal in this picture, a person in this picture, that's not even a blindfold on their face. It's just painted on. Like, they could literally open their eyes and be like, oh shit, all I gotta do is back up because there's no swords behind me. I'm good. And in some of the other imagery, there's like 8 swords, but they're like here, and the person is here, so they could literally just walk forward or back and they would be out of that state. And also all the swords are like down into the soil, so there's no harm around them. There's no actual danger. It's just kind of your mind playing tricks on you at this point, kind of keeping you in this powerless state. So it might be a little bit of a challenge for you right now to break that thought pattern, break out of that mental trap, I would say. But it won't take much for you to realize that it's not reality. That's not real. You'll be okay. Let's get deeper into this reading because there's already a lot of greatness around you. In your past, you have judgment. You had some sort of renewing healing. You had something happen where you kind of woke up and you shed some old skin and had a rebirth of some sort. This could have been a situation where you left a really major part of your life. A job, just all the typical really big things that seem really scary, but it led to a healing within you, a really deep healing. It was something maybe that had been triggering you for a really long time, but you had been holding on to it out of a sense of security, false security even, or just out of hope that it would get better, that it would go somewhere, that it's not going to be like this forever, that I can change the situation, I can change this person, I'm strong enough to do this, I can stick it out. But it feels like you finally decided to either, this situation left you, meaning you were fired, evicted, your person left you, whatever it is, or you took the initiative and did it yourself. That might be too, let's see. But yeah, this healing that took place is going to open doors for opportunities. So if it was a job, or maybe you had hopes for taking on more at work, or getting a promotion, or leveling leveling up in the ranks, but it would have obviously meant taking on more responsibility, longer hours, maybe going from part-time to full-time, and maybe you let that dream die, realizing that maybe it's not what I want, and maybe it's not even going to happen. So it feels like you let that go, and with that, like I said, you had a healing and some sort of like rebirth within yourself, and it's leading you to a really abundant, prosperous new beginning with something. If this was a job that you were let go of, it's leading you to start your own business, kind of out of necessity, but it's going to be very, very lucrative. It's going to provide you all the stability, these multiple streams of income that you are seeking. It's going to add to it in a major, major way. It's going to be it's going to be a major source of income for you. Whatever this is, it's really abundant. It's really prosperous. It's like a gift from the universe. It's being handed down to you, bestowed upon you, and all you have to do is open your arms and be receptive to it. So I would practice being receptive. I am open to change. Whoa. I am open to abundance. I am open to prosperity. I am open to whatever it is. Just remain open. Keep yourself not soft, but keep yourself open. Honestly, that's really the best word to describe it. Open your heart, open your mind to receiving new ideas, to receiving downloads in your sleep, when you meditate. Let the universe know that you're open and you're ready to receive. I am ready for this abundance. I am ready for this stream of income. I can handle this. I am ready for a new home. I am ready for a bigger home. Whatever it is, make sure that you vocalize that you're ready and that you actually are ready. In your mind space, you have the Queen of Cups. This is what you kind of want to be, the space that you are focused on right now. You want to be maybe a better mom, maybe a better caregiver, more loving to yourself, more nurturing to yourself. You could be seeking to give your inner child some healing and give them the love that maybe you didn't receive as a child. Maybe that's been kind of an ongoing, lifelong thing since adulthood for you, is trying to kind of fill this void that was left by your parents. Maybe I feel like that's this state that you're wanting to be in. And this is Cancer card, and it's also Pisces. It could be Scorpio. I see it mostly Cancer, a little bit Pisces. But it's a feminine water sign, and she is the most abundant in her emotions. She is a master of her emotions. She doesn't let anything throw her off kilter. She kind of just ebbs and flows. If you see, she's in a pool of water, but she's not struggling. She just looks like she is really at peace and at ease, and she's very comfortable in this space. She also has a vessel in her hand, and it looks like, to me, I interpret this as her connecting to Source and getting what she needs from Source, whether that be abundance of money, abundance of love, patience, kindness, joy, whatever it is. She is drawing from that well of Source because she knows that Source is her unlimited and immediate supply. That's what I see for you guys. You're wanting to really be in a really emotionally stable space. You could also really want to uncover, maybe you feel like you have some psychic abilities or some sort of hidden gifts that you really want to tap into, but you're not sure how, you're not sure where to begin, but you really could just want to be more psychic, more insightful, more all-knowing, so to speak. Maybe you're just trying to fine-tune your psychic abilities a little bit and tap into them a little bit more. And what is supporting that in your subconscious, we have Justice. This is Libra. So air energy. As far as if it supports this or contradicts it, because these kind of work like the law of attraction, what you're actively like trying to draw to yourself and what you're going to subconsciously draw to yourself. And you have Justice, so either way, you're going to get, karma is going to shake out in your favor. You're going to get what you've been putting out times 1,000. So if you've been putting out good energy and love and abundance and all of these things, you're going to get it back. If you've been putting out fuckery and trickery and sneakery, you'll be getting that back too. It's an old saying, like, if you lie to people, you will be lied to. It doesn't obviously have to be the same person that you're lying to. It doesn't mean they're going to turn around and lie to you. It could be you lying to, bug crawling on my forehead, you telling a little white lie to a boss or a coworker, and then your spouse turning around and lying to you, or your children, something like that. So just make sure that you are putting out into the world exactly what you want back from people. It's the golden rule, right? We were all taught it as children. Treat people how you want to be treated, and your karma will shake out. It'll play out in exactly the way that it's supposed to. You will get exactly what you deserve, what you've been putting out. In your advice, you have the Star. I would say this is telling you to not only Embrace your star qualities, because you do have a lot of them. Cancer is cardinal. Like I was just saying, Libra is as well. They initiate change. They are the trendsetters, the people who do things first and then other people follow them. Embrace that and step into it even more. I feel like you guys have been hiding for a while. But the world needs to see your light. The world needs to see you shine. The world needs more in tune people, more connected and insightful people, and less fake shit, honestly. We need more genuine healers, and I feel like this is what this is speaking to. Step into your healing energy, your healer energy. And when I say that, I don't mean you should be trying to heal anybody. We cannot. As healers, it is our job to guide people to their own healing and to heal themselves. You cannot and will not ever heal anybody else. It's your job to heal yourself and then be a guide and inspiration to other people. And if they are reaching out, hey, how did you do this? Offer advice, make a business out of it, whatever. But don't expect to go around laying hands on people and it healing them instantly of all their ailments. That's not how it works. From what I've experienced, anyways. This is also telling you to find your hope again. Tap back into the part of you that is hopeful and wistful and looks up at the stars at night and makes wishes. Tap back into that part of yourself if you've lost it a little bit. What is this? Energy around you, your external forces that are going to drive you towards this outcome completely beyond your control. You have the Ace of Swords. This is a lot of truth coming in, so that people around you could be telling you things maybe that you didn't know, or you did know but they've just never vocalized it to you. Maybe you've known something for a really long time just intuitively, but you haven't known it because they've never come out and told you. So until that happens, it's just kind of speculation and you, what people call assuming, but it's really just your intuition. Sorry, there are the most microscopic little gnats flying around this room. I've never had gnats in here before, and they're so tiny. They're not even like fruit flies. They're just tiny little, I don't even know. It's really weird. They just showed up like yesterday, but there's one in particular that must really like the lotion that I just put on my face, because it's like landing on my forehead and shit. Stuff, sorry. I curse if that bothers you. I'm so sorry. This is probably not the channel for you, and that is okay. There are plenty of other readers that don't curse and that are a lot softer than I am. So, anyways, back to your external forces. Be ready to receive a lot of clarity. I would say a lot of downloads as well. So, spend some time in meditation and see what comes to you. You could be getting some really cool shit coming to you. And it could be a really good time to tap into this and expand on your psychic abilities like you've been wanting. Come on. Alright. We need hopes and fears and then an outcome. Let's see what we get for you. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears for Cancer regarding this 10-10 portal. Fall season. That Three of Coins keeps slipping, but it hasn't fallen out. Alright, hope. Fear, okay. What about a hope then? Or is that the hope? Let me know. Bring out the hope and outcome. And I'll know which is which when I get the last two. Yeah, bud.
Are you done yet?
You'll know when I'm done, bud. I'll come out. What's up? Are you done? Did you do your schoolwork? Okay, and then why are you asking if I'm done?
I just want to tell you that's all. I just want to bargain. Are you done talking?
No, I'm waiting for you to be done. I'll be out in a minute. Thank you. I love you. Alright, outcome. Okay, thank you. Outcome for Cancer
What?
Collective. Bud, just close the door all the way, please. Thank you. Cancer Collective, this 10/10 portal that's coming up for us. October 10th, 2021. There's a lot of stuff going on astrologically, so if you're feeling like everything around you is kind of going to shit, probably because it is, but it'll all right itself very, very soon. Come on, one card please for the outcome. Sorry, that was very whiny. One card for the outcome for Cancer, so I can talk about hopes and fears. Outcome. What can they expect from this situation if they change nothing about how they're operating, how they're moving? What can they expect for this outcome? For an outcome. Outcome, please. One card for an outcome. King of Cups. Alright. So for your hopes and fears, your hope is that you remain in good health and that you never see kind of the dark side of money again, that you never have to go back to maybe homelessness. You could have experienced that before and you don't ever want to go back to that space. Your hope is that you will always have 9 or more coins forever and ever and ever. You always want to be the Queen of Coins, the King of Coins, the Emperor. You want this stability and a nice home to live in, to raise your children in, to raise your pets in, to bring more pets into, land to explore, to look up at the stars, just stuff like that. You don't ever want to experience illness. I feel like you guys have had a pretty serious illness in your past, maybe even life-threatening, that you've recovered from. And you don't ever want to experience anything like that again, and you don't want sorry, I just had a text pop up on my computer. Yeah, you just don't ever want to experience that level of depression, illness, homelessness, lostness ever again. You want to remain in a place of stability and freedom and standing on your own 2 feet and paying your own bills and all of these things. That is your hope. Your fear is that you're going to get your heart broken in love in some way or another. Your fear is that you're going to end up heartbroken. Which, to that, I would say there are worse things than having your heart broken. I know at the time that it's happening, it's like the worst thing in the world, and you're not sure if you're ever going to be able to move on from it or live your life. You can't imagine your life without this person, the life that you guys talked about building, what's going to happen, you know what I mean? Like all of these things. But then we always come out the other side, and something better is always waiting for us. So let go of this fear and focus more on your current energy, because I feel like your current space is really, really good. And the outcome of all of this is the Father or King of Cups. So in your mind space, you're wanting to be the queen, this insightful, intuitive, loving, motherly, all-knowing empress, essentially. And your outcome is the King of Cups. So it's just a little bit more masculine, but still all those same qualities. Very insightful. It gives very good advice. People are going to be coming to you for advice. I see that you're at this certain place in your life. It's where I want to be. How did you do it? Can you help me? Can you be my coach, my whatever? I feel like people are going to be paying you for your wisdom, as they should. I mean, yeah. And this is also a very supportive, I really feel like you are going to be stepping into just some sort of like speaker, encouraging, motivational speaker maybe. You could be starting a podcast or a YouTube channel. I feel like it's going to go very, very well for you, and then you've got nothing, absolutely nothing to worry about. Yeah, you're going to be good. You're going to be emotionally stable and financially stable, right? There's lots of opportunity for money around you, so don't worry about your past and reliving these patterns and maybe feeling like this is who you are, this is who I'm destined to be. That's not true. You are destined to be an opulent, just luxurious, glorious, stable, financially abundant person. So take that with you and run with it. I'm going to leave it at that because we're coming up on 27 minutes. It's getting a little bit long. I love you all so very, very much. I hope you enjoy this portal that we're stepping through, and I hope you're upgrading yourself, healing yourself, balancing out some things in your life that need to be balanced, and spreading your wings and flying. You guys are going to be great. You're going to do great things. I love you all so very much. Bye.